Hey gang, we're back for more Ultimate Alliance fun. This time we're going to be focusing a little bit on Blade, who is a cool character and probably not very fondly remembered. But you'll see here, Baldur the Brave, we have freed him of a one shackle. We're going to go across the way and we're going to free him of another. We don't need to do that at all. I believe that I ran through Blade's abilities um, in the previous video, the things we're going to be focusing on. I just wanted to maybe take a little bit of time and show off why he is not that great a character in general. Um, so this move here, which is our sword slice, our double sword slice, there's no CC on it. So if you do this, you will run into a group of enemies, and you'll put yourself in the middle of harm's way. Blade isn't incredibly tanky, so sort of watch this. Alright, so now we're like in the middle of the group, and we just got our faces punched quite a few times. Because, right, we don't, we have, there was no hard CC on that. Again, we can do it. And again, obviously this move doesn't have a ton of damage right now. So we're wearing a new outfit for Blade. We're doing one with weapon damage because I did want to show off some cool stuff he can do. So right now we have Spike of Destruction pumped up to the max. And that's really all you have points for at this level. So when you're around level 52. So what we're going to do, because I do think it's interesting. So Spike of Destruction does 405 damage when you've got it fully charged, 200 when it's, base level. But Slayer Slash does a bunch of damage. And actually, if we bump down Blood of the Warrior to get this puppy all the way up there, you can do roughly 500 damage a hit, which is actually cool. Like I like that. You can do a lot of damage with this particular ability. So let's show it off because it's fun. Let's see, let's equip it. Ooh. Oh. Right, like that killed the dude. Does a lot of damage, and that's cool. But if you look, gotta charge up for a little bit. It doesn't have a ton of range. It's very slow recovery. Not very slow. Very slow startup, very slow recovery, sort of slow recovery. And again, not the most satisfying of moves by any stretch of the imagination. It hits multiple people, so that was like a nice chunky 500 damage, or that was 1500 damage in one go. But again, as you're trying to sort of wind up, it's not that great. Plus that means you have to take points out of all, some of your other better abilities. He also has one more move that's worth mentioning, Gun Blast. So Gun Blast is kind of cool because you shoot 4 shots, and each one can do anywhere from 120 to 134 damage. There's a 50% chance of critical hit if the enemy is stunned. So basically, this gunshot knocks enemies back and does damage. So great. You'll see that we have a bunch. We got to solve this little quest, not questy quest. We have to kill a bunch of dudes before the door will open. Not that big a deal. The thing being, so you'll notice he shoots like that, right? So we hit that dude multiple times. The problem being, we didn't actually, those bullets don't count as hitting, but you can hit multiple enemies with one shot. They just have to be lined up from he goes from right to left, in like a very small area. So this move does have some utility, right? So a little bit of utility, but not a lot. We're going to show off what I believe to be, one of the worst moves in the game, which is Blade's Glaive. So even if we pump this sucker all the way up, all he does is throw this. That's it. He just throws it. So that's it. It pierces and can go through multiple enemies, but lining up the shot is difficult. And that's it. That's it. It's just this wimpy little projectile. It doesn't return like, you know, extensive strike with Daredevil. There's, you know, you remember that like super iconic scene in the first Blade movie where he throws the glaive around that like shower. I don't really remember where they are, but he throws it in a big circle and catches it, and all those vampires die. That does not happen here. It just goes out and like that's it. It's just like blip. It's just not good. It's just straight up like not a good ability compared to so many others. So what we're going to do, I like Blade. I think he's a very cool character. The only real way to play, like even if you were to pump this sucker up, geez, 123. Again, you do a bunch of damage, but there's no CC on this. So you find yourself in the middle of the enemy having to fight your way out. It's just not a good look. Spike of Destruction is great because you can toss it into somebody from far away. And, you know, fully powered up, dude, this is a great ability. 400 damage with an explosion at the end. Slayer Slash is also really, really good. Comparatively to a lot of his other abilities. 300 damage. Plus it can hit multiple people if you have them lined up right. So we're going to try that for a little bit. I think that is, man, I want to go all the way. Let's just do it. Again, I think that's, you'll also notice we've got Hulk wearing a different outfit. This is his Planet Hulk, which does melee damage, increases melee, power, and defense. So this is just overall probably the best ability for him, or best outfit. It's great. It is great. So yeah, we're gonna do some Blade stuff. We're gonna equip the actual good abilities, which is Slayer Strike, Spike of Destruction, as well as our Pump Up, which will give us 30% movement and attack speed. I believe in the previous video I said it wasn't... oh, okay. Nick Fury just taking out enemies for us, which is great. We've got a bunch of enemies that we need to destroy here at some point, but we don't need to do that quite yet. Another good thing about Slayer Slash, it will OTG, which is great. Any move that OTGs is particularly powerful in this game. Oof, the range on that is so bad. But damage is pretty great. All right. If we can get to that's the business. Oof. But he's just slow, right? Like that's just a slow move. You can do, you can do this. Oh, you know what? I forgot. We need to go look. I forgot we need to go look at how we're supposed to move this statue. So in the very beginning room, actually let's switch to Iceman so we can do this more quickly. In the beginning room you will see we've got a statue, and it will show how to move the other statues. Over here. Alright, so this one looks to the left and that one looks straight ahead. Got it. Oh, where are we going? Alright, so let's move this dude to have him look to... Oh no, it's right there too. I'm a dingus. Alright, have him look to the left. Heimdall. Yeah. Alright, let's equip Blade again. Nice. We go a little faster. Do a little more damage. Get a little more health regen, which is always great. But we actually take more damage in this form. Never great for us. Ow.
Hardly worth my time. Get this dirt bag off me.
Ow.
I need some help here.
Yeah, so in general, I would say that that move is not all that great, and we should probably stick to having Blade with a super powered Spike of Destruction, as well as a fully powered Blood of the Warrior, which I think is, like, that feels like the best move. And then while Blood of the Warrior is active, we can keep... Yeah, let's just do that. As much as I like seeing that nice beefy 500, it's just not worth it. This outfit is cool though, so we're going to keep it. I like the idea of Slayer Slash, but this is just too good. Yeah, this is good. And then Flash Bomb we keep because it's still a 4-second stun. But now Blood of the Warrior lasts much longer. We get a little more damage throughout.
Go no further.
Stunned! Oh, whoops.
Might want to see a doctor now.
Nice. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we don't actually have any other ability to use. We'll keep it on Slayer Slash, I guess.
Bad situation.
Cool. You'll notice there, I think I talked about that last time, but Blade has a much easier time whatchamacalliting, hitting enemies out of the air to restand them. And are there any... Let's show off his... I think I showed this off already, but it's still a very cool power. So his grab smash will actually bite the enemy. So I think we have full health here.
Deep freeze.
Whoa. I still do not understand Blood Haze at all. Ooh, that's a nice damage. Ooh, and the shotgun to the face. Awesome. Actually, okay, so let's show this off. Oh, I don't think we get any damage. I thought I was almost positive that that would be a cool thing to include on this character. We don't absorb any life. We're just getting our poop pushed in.
It's been a slice.
Yep, not that much damage on that anymore. Yoink!
Need more power for that.
Boom.
Need more power for that.
Good job, guys. Good job.
They must be stopped.
Blood Haze. So obviously the extra melee stuff is really useful for Blade. The extra speed is really good because we can do more damage. Or excuse me, we can get our extremes faster. Ow, leave me alone. Oh, out of the frying pan into the fire. So not that great at whatchamacallit, at large enemy fights. That doesn't mean Blade is a slouch. He just does not excel. Great at single target though. A lot of characters are very good at single target stuff in this game. But Blade is definitely not one of them. Alright, so you'll notice we have our extreme up again. This is also the sister room where we were pushing the tier statue. So we're going to push this one over here, and we're actually going to open this door in the middle and unlock some power-ups. Yoink! So we've got a focus upgrade, so you'll see we've got these two statues in the same spot, which is cool. Okay, focus. So who needs focus?
All right.
Iceman, not a bad character to give that to. We've got a chest here. Deadpool suit, we're gonna get rid of that because I do not like Deadpool as a character.
Got it.
And striking upgrade, give that to Blade. All right. Oop. Let's power ourselves up and go. So we, you'll notice that sort of this what is this called? It's Odin's Courtyard. Now we're going to be heading to the Grand Hall, which is a separate area. So the Great Forge is the other side where we rescued Tyr. All right.
I don't have enough power.
We don't have enough power for Blood of the Warrior. God, that takes over half of our energy. That's insane.
More power for that.
Let's see if we can get some of that back before we start our fight. You know what? We can't. Let's just blood haze it up. Boom, 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 boom. Take a little bit of this.
You should run away and hide.
Beat the tar out of this dude. Alright, we're gonna drop this sucker. Pop Blood of the Warrior. And now we're gonna go crazy. Let's go crazy!
Keep tight. I'm having trouble with this one.
Sure thing.
Dead. I will say that in most, everyone becomes a monster when they have these melee weapons equipped. There's just,
I'm having trouble with this one.
they're just really, really strong.
I need some help here.
Though, some of them, as you can see, do not last for very long. So some of the, oh my gosh. Doink, you're already dead.
Worth my time.
Okay, that missed. It just missed completely. Alright, regenerators, no biggie. Oh, what does this guy need to have done? Oh, he's slowed. I think I showed this off too. You can charge up. Oop, let go of me. Ow. Just a little bit of blood hay. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that Hulk had it ready to go. Blood haze. Again, no idea why this is the move. This move is the way it is. Makes zero sense to me. But maybe it doesn't need to make sense. Die, my friend, die. So here, we need to somehow break. Oh, you know what? Let's see. Wield. What are we supposed to wield? So we can't use these quite yet. We need to we need to get a couple of enemies going. So we're gonna do a couple of mini game kind of things here. All of these little boxes each have a little symbol on them. We need to put them on the correct
It's been
little Pressure plate. That's the word I'm thinking of. So this one, I think, God, does this? Okay, good. It's the second one. Slowly but surely. All of these box moving puzzles are so tedious. Alright, not particularly fun. Not challenging really at all. Blow up, my friend. Though if I do remember correctly, there are some secrets maybe up top or inside. We're gonna figure that out as we continue to smash through. Oh yeah, there's something up there, I think. Let's see. Got a focus upgrade. We'll give that to Iceman after he freezes a bunch of dudes. Nice. Good. Dead. Oh, he's just going flying. Oh no. Okay, so here we have a focus upgrade. We could have given that to Nick too as well, but I believe there's also something else in here, I think. No? Man, I thought there was maybe a Daredevil or a Black Panther. Alright, so this one, where does this one go? It goes right here. Yoink. Let's break through there. Ooh, a nice one-hit KO. Always feels good. Man, I think Iceman's probably the best CC bot in the game. He's just so good at it. Who's better? Maybe, I mean, Spider-Man has one. But does it... Can you shatter anybody with Spider-Mans? I can't even remember. Alright, so we gotta take this puppy all the way to the far side, which sucks. Alright, just to check, there's nothing in here, right? Nothing in here, mashing the X button, nothing. Alright. Now begins the long and arduous journey to the other side of the room to put this box in place. Not particularly fun. Not intriguing gameplay here in the least. Alright. So there's one. We have another set of rooms. Let's do a quick look-see here. See if we missed anything. Don't know. But if we did, no big deal. Alright, actually, let's go see what's this red section over here. Anybody we need to mess with? Alright. Who do you think you are? Yoink. Did.
Sorry about that.
I believe... Okay. That's it. Let's head over to the other area. We'll unlock that other control mechanism. Get through that shiny door to rescue Heimdall. Alright.
Got it.
Switch ourselves back to Blade. Pop our powers. Alright, let's ride. Now we gotta chase down a bunch of annoying trolls who steal this. Whatever this is, this rune. And they just head off to different sections of the level. And like, that's it. Like, okay, we got the first part of the rune. No big deal. Why even do this in the first place? This dude's not even running.
I need some help here. Get this dirt bag off me.
Sure thing.
Second rune. Woohoo. Not all that satisfying again. chair. All right. Now we have our third bad boy.
Destroy the humans. I don't have enough energy.
All right. We're gonna put the rune back. And from there, we're going to be able to open the door and move forward. There are a few things in this game that you'll come to watch, and you'll be like, man, why did we have to watch this whole thing? I don't know why we have to watch the whole thing. I don't know why we didn't optimize for time, but they didn't.
Fine.
Oh, so I accidentally... Yes, I tried to do that, but you did not allow it. So if you try to do it without having the appropriate number of people on each thing, it is very hard to... you can't do it. You'll permanently get a bunch of dudes dropping by to mess you up. Guys, we can invite this guy.
I'm having trouble with
Thank
this
you.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so what we do is we put somebody here.
Sure thing.
We do this. Then we hit the buttons. 1, 2, 3. Alright. We've got our buddy Heimdall. He's frozen in some ice.
right now. Yeah. But we're ready and make no.
And we've got Shocker and Rhino.
Got it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, these guys don't know who they're messing with. So Rhino's actually kind of annoying as he can combo fairly easily. Alright, calm down. Shocker is also, likewise, very annoying.
Get this dirtbag off me. I'm having trouble with this one.
But not at all annoying enough to
Get this dirtbag off.
have us worried about him.
I'm having trouble with this one. Affirmative.
Especially not with all of our friends
Freeze.
actually doing damage. That's one of the annoying things about, like, I guess this game in general, is the bosses aren't interesting. They're just giant meat shields. They're just giant hunks of meat. They can't be slowed. They can't be, like, you can't do anything interesting to, I guess, change, like, how the fight goes. You just have to do damage to them. And, it's it's just not interesting. Especially in the later fights in the simulators. You just have to thwomp on them. And it's a tedious experience, to say the least. So, as we do this, we're opening up these mirrors. Heimdall's encased in ice, which is not where you want to be, obviously, if you're the god of watching the Bifrost. We're gonna get some concept art here. And yeah, so as we do this, you have to do each one of these mirrors, and it shows this thing every time. It shows this exact cutscene of the ice melting just a little bit. It would be really cool if the 4 mirrors could be manned by each of your 4 characters, and then they all do it at the same time. This is just, it's like a pointless time suck, you know? It doesn't take a ton of time, but like the mirrors that you have to activate, they're like arbitrary, right? So like I had to go 1, 2, and then we're over here on a diagonal instead of straight down. It's like weird. And you'll find a lot of moments like that in this game, where things are, kind of arbitrary and just like, oh, okay, I guess this is how we're doing it. But Heimdall's a BA, friggin' busts out. No biggie. Just been encased in ice.
Friends, Loki, the god of mist, my horn was.
We're gonna totally get your horn.
Thank you.
No biggie. So, the horn is actually straight ahead from what I remember. Yep, right in those doors. We're going to go to a separate part of the level. And we're going to go get it. Yoink. Yoink. Dammy. Let's, I like this. Oh, get off of me. I do like the sniper rifle. We're not going to use any. Let's go invisible. We've got some extra crit to our name. And a one-hit KO. God dang, that feels good. It just feels good. We've got a simulator disc. We have a Deadpool simulator. Now you're probably thinking, uh-oh, you don't have a flyer. We don't need a flyer. We have Iceman and his ice slide. We're going to grab the horn, and we're going to return this to Heimdall. We also don't, we've got a little bit of a fancy bridge. Also, I believe if you sort of go out of your way to look around, there's nothing here that would, that you need to collect. So, if you are curious and want to clear up some of the map, you can do that, but there's nothing there to actually find. So let's go ahead and take this back to Heimdall.
Praise Odin.
Yeah.
But first, you had better.
All right. So we're gonna head back to the god area. Excuse me, where Baldur is. And we're gonna let him out. Once he's free, we're gonna go to the Hall of the Fallen or whatever. Also, you'll notice that all of the barrels are back, so we can grab a whole bunch of shield points if we feel like it, and I think we're going to. But uh-oh. So Executioner is actually very tricky, and this is very annoying.
Give me a hand with this creep.
Oh, leave me alone. All right, cut it out. A lot of energy damage on that chick. Ow. We're gonna do it again. Oh, Nick, get out of my way. We're gonna give Hulk a little more beef. Yeah, Hulk, oof. The Executioner, man, he does damage. Let's make sure we... Oh my god, was that his roll? Oh my god, that roll is so fast. I don't think I've ever rolled with Hulk before. Let's see if we can go invisible, shoot Enchantress. Ow. We can't hurt her. She takes way less damage when you do that. Alright. We're gonna keep on smashing her. Alright, we can no longer do significant damage to this chick. Oh! Let's make sure to change. We'll use our extreme. Next we're gonna switch over to Blade. We're just gonna start tossing stuff at dudes. Whoop. Whoop. We need Blade of the Warrior here. Oh, we don't have enough damage. See if we can get him. Nope.
Get this dirt bag off me.
Where's Nick? Was Nick there the whole time? He was just on the other side, invisible.
You have defeated the
Alright,
Enchantress
so we
and the
beat
Executioner. I can still see the
Enchantress
beneath
as well
what
as
you
the
are
Executioner. Balder, we freed our boy. He's eternally grateful, as you can probably imagine. And we saved the day yet again. We got the zoomies. So let's collect all of our well-earned shield points, shield coins, whatever you want to call them. We can actually return to the courtyard of the gods straight away from here through these doors. Which is cool. We don't have to run all the way back through Asgard. What we're going to do next is we're going to go to the Hall of the Fallen, I believe that's what it's called, and we're going to finish up some of the side questy things.
Now you're needed to open the gates of the Bifrost Bridge, and you should be happy to know that
Hall of the Honored Fallen. So that's what we're going to go do. It's kind of a cool spot. Is it this one? No. Or was it? Did I think it's by Sif. Let's go back here. Is this Hermod's spot? Here. Okay. It's the other giant area. So what does this mean? This means that we're going to go check out the Hall of the Fallen, and we're going to find our other friends. We've got some focus. Let's give this to our pal Iceman. And now this bro will let us into the hall. Such a weird splash image. Just how low Ghost Rider's butt is. Makes no sense. The wheel would be climbing up his ass. He's like a foot off the ground. Alright.
Hello, valiant warriors.
We are valiant warriors. We're gonna go sip on some mead. Get our drink on. Got a big old boar here. Just super cool. I like all of the... I believe that one of these things... There we are.
Tell you what, life
So,
is sweet
you'll
at
remember
the
that we told
X-Mansion.
Weasel to go to the
And
X
with
Mansion.
that big
That
guy
is,
asking me when I'm
you
gonna
know,
leave, I've got one last idea to get solid evidence against her.
Ivan
But I need
Petrovich
the
or
password
Dr.
into her
Ines.
shield
I believe
again.
that Ivan
It's
Petrovich
either
was her,
Ivan
like,
Petrovich
surrogate
or
father
Dr.
figure.
Inez.
Yeah, he's the password. He's the one with the password, but so yeah, we can talk to all these dudes. There's also a really great little side quest. Not side quest, there's also some really great interactions with
Why does that
Valkyrie
strange named
where
Weasel
Weasel
stare at me
thinks
so?
that, you know,
Ha! Don't make me laugh.
Weasel's
Though I
like
must
into
admit,
Valkyrie and she's like, please
his
have him
stare is
stop
rather unnerving,
staring at me, please.
even to one such as I, who have endured the horrid. Fair be.
He's just a creep. He's just a creep. Thor here,
Greetings.
always kind of cool.
For many years, my father over my half-brother.
So if you have Thor in your party, most of these moments
Fare thee well.
are missed. You can't do anything about them. Let's, the skill points don't particularly matter,
Sure
but
thing.
why not? Why not give it to him? You can chat with Storm. It's always kind of cool.
Anytime.
Chatting with these guys. I've done it so many times over the years that I don't particularly need to talk to any of them ever again. But yeah, Thing getting his chow on, super cool.
Now this is my kind of party. Look at all this food. Almost makes me wish I was dead.
It's just too good.
No.
Again, a lot of this stuff, if you're a Marvel head, you don't need to talk to those characters. You already know their backstory. You already know everything about them. All right, guys, get out of my way. We got things to do. Some nice concept art. We're gonna very quickly do the Weasel quest, figuring out whether or not Black Widow is a traitor. He's close. He's so close to figuring it out. So we're gonna go talk to Hank, who's over here in the middle of the Valhalla thing, chilling by the portal to Olympus, which is super cool and something that, is never actually touched on in
How's
this
it
game.
going,
So there's
Iceman?
multiple
I'm chilling
pantheons.
like a villain, Hank.
Chilling, like, so dumb. Um,
He's one of the few men who ever treated the Black Widow
yeah.
well. You'll have to ask the Black.
So
Come back.
Ivan Petrovich, obviously that dude. Um,
I am very sorry to hear about
very
that.
sad. Dr.
Yes.
Dreadful,
He created a drug.
dreadful dude.
It was
Clearly
magic.
not the password. But we can also do the trivia. So I think that'll be the rest of this. We're gonna crank on some trivia, see how we do. They refer to Earth as Midgard. It is the middle realm on the tree Yggdrasil. Loki's not the father of Loki. He's the surrogate father. Black Panther's the king of Wakanda, obviously. Who created the super soldier serum? Emil Erskine. Erskine? I think it's Erskine. Matthew Murdoch's father was a boxer. Battle and Jack Murdoch. Classic. Who built Herbie? I believe it's Reed. Not his son, but Herbie takes care of Franklin. Those the hammer deems worthy. That's the only people that can lift Thor's hammer. After cutting off Sif's blonde hair, Loki replaced it with new hair made by the dwarves. What did the wolf Fenris do to Warrior Tyr? Well, if you played if you watched us, you'll know that you can feed the hand to Fenris in the Great Forge. What does Valkyrie call Dragonfang, her sword? We're gonna have to find that later. Enchantress is able to enslave men with a kiss. Now this might be glance, might be touch. I'm gonna say kiss. All right, nice. Dr. Toom attended Empire State University with Reed. As hard as diamond or completely intangible, that would be the Vision. Bifrost is another name for the Rainbow Bridge. Some classic Norse mythology. Hermod, we've seen him running around. He's the god of speed. Vampires refer to the blade as the Daywalker because he can chill in the daylight. He can get a tan if he wants. What earth-shattering news did Loki tell Deadpool? This is pretty easy. If you know anything about Deadpool and his fourth wall breaking antics, Doctor Strange is also known as the Sorcerer Supreme. Ghost Rider made a deal with Mephisto to save the life of Crash Simpson, his mentor. Iceman able to save his powers until he had to freeze the leader of a gang of bullies. Second in command, Sue Storm, the only level-headed one of the bunch. Luke Cage can only be injured by adamantium weapons. That's bad news. If he does get clawed up by Wolverine, what can Mr. Fantastic do? Alter his appearance. He's got tensile skin. Miss Marvel had her powers stolen by Rogue. Before joining the military, Nick Fury was part of... I want to say it's this. Yeah. Correct spelling of Peter Parker's alter ego. You gotta remember the hyphen, gang. You gotta remember the hyphen. The thing which is not true. Right, no, he has a nose. Yeah, he has a nose. Bifrost Bridge is the bridge to... It's the bridge to all of them. Black Knight gave Valkyrie her winged... Yes, her winged horse. That would make sense. To recharge his powers This is so jank. But yeah, he needs to go into the Odin sleep. He goes into a coffin and just sleeps. After being fatally wounded by Bullseye, Elektra managed to... This feels right, yeah. I've actually never read that story. Pepper Potts is the name of Tony Stark's secretary. And in the movies, I believe they get married, or they're attempting to get married, or something like that. Silver Zenla. It's where Norrin Rad is from. Wolverine's bones covered in adamantium. Where have you been if you don't know that? Vola is an Asgardian who... You know what? You know what? We meet her later. She can see the future. Who has not lifted Thor's hammer? Daredevil. which is not one of the races. I'm going to say that all are found in Asgard. Nice. What makes Spider-Woman so attractive to men? Pheromones. She pumps out some sexy pheromones. Storm's real name, Aurora Monroe. Robbie Robertson, he is the editor-in-chief. Sif and Thor didn't marry. This? I think it's this. Nice. Asgard is made up of 9 worlds. What does not describe Ymir? He's not a fire giant, that's for sure. He's a big old ice boy. Magical item does he use? He uses the Norn Stones, which I was surprised. I thought Camilla was Queen of the Norns, so I was surprised to find that he actually this was the answer. The Red Guardian. This makes sense to me. Yeah. Hank Pym created Ultron based on the patterns of, I think it's himself, and then Vision. Yeah. SHIELD is affiliated with the United Nations. What experiment was Doctor Doom working on? A communicator to talk to his dead mother in Mephisto's realm. The wrecking crew got there. There you go. They touched an enchanted crowbar that was struck by lightning. I can't remember. I think it's this. Nice. Because I know the Wrecker has an enchanted crowbar. Loki is the true son. Loki Laufey's son. Asgardians refer... Oh, nice! Another completely correct. Nailed it. Didn't get a single one wrong. Again, should be noted, it's not because I'm a genius, it's because I've played this game more than a few times, but I also know a lot about Marvel Comics. Okay, so I think that's it. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, you know what? Before we do it, we'll finish up the Weasel quiz here. The Weasel side quest. We're gonna go tell him that Ivan Petrovich is the dude we would like to. Okay, we don't want to talk to this dude. I want to go into the Warriors Hall. And then from there, we're going to go and save the Bifrost. All right. And maybe later, maybe one of these times, I will show off some of the characters, one of the simulator missions.
Oh, isn't Valkyrie something?
That's just silly. I think he should go introduce her. There you go.
Thanks.
Ivan Petrovich. And then I think Deadpool says some silly stuff.
Yeah, this team...
Shaking in your booty, Deadpool and the lackeys.
Deadpool and his lackeys. And we can all get matching uniforms. Something in a dark blue. That color really sets off my eyes. I've got a rash.
Got a rash. Want to see it. Okay, so that's it. That is our next bit of playthrough for the for Marvel Ultimate Alliance. We'll be back next time to beat up all the dudes that are messing up the Bifrost. And yeah, that's it, gang. Hope you had fun. Later.